Spike's RT blog date, May 12th, 2011. Alright, I'm finally out of school for the summer. And so I got plenty of things to do. We're going to start off with something I found off of the Furry News Network. This looks very interesting. This is about a furry-inspired line of clothing that's being released in the UK, and it's called Saint MyFur. And this is owned by someone named... where is the name? I know I've seen it. They give the name 5v5, also known as V, who is based out of Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. He's been interested in fashion design since he was 15. Let's see. According to V, the target market for Saint MyFur is wide-ranging, roughly 17 to 30-year-old males and females. What sets their shirts apart from other furry-themed apparel is that the brand's one-of-a-kind stylization offers closet furries something to wear in public without feeling uncomfortable. It is hosted on streetshirts.co.uk. For the time being, it is based out of the United Kingdom. A majority of Saint MyFur's vibrant shirts are UK-themed. But V is looking forward to the opportunity to branch out to a more worldwide audience as hit companies go off the ground. And because of the cost of shipping and handling, they're mainly aiming for the UK community for now. I would love for this to spread here in the United States. I would love that. But of course, cost of shipping, that's understandable. Now, I get a feeling that this may be a good opportunity to be one of the dealers at one of the upcoming cons. I can actually see that happening. So, if anyone knows V, I would suggest that to him, and it would be a very good opportunity. Let's see. Aside from that, I never got to tell you the upcoming events for May because of the excitement from the other blog. First up, Morphicon is tomorrow, which I'll get some information on that in just a moment. Elliott Spring Gathering will be next week in Kissimmee, Florida. FA United in New Jersey also next week. Let's see, on May 20 to 22nd, that's also next week, there's Zodiacon, which is in the Czech Republic. So, I never heard of this con before. Let's see, is this the first con? Because I never heard of this. It doesn't say, but it sounds like it's a first-timer. So that's what we got for May. I got to give you the information for Morphicon. The theme, Furries in Wonderland. Morphicon, you have copied Furry Week in Atlanta. This is the same exact theme from this year at FWA. The same exact theme. These guys copied them. Actually, I do not know if they knew that FWA already came up with the theme, but I'm not going to accuse them of doing that. But let's see. All right, first up, registration. If you haven't registered already, supporter is $15 for those that are not attending. Single day is $25 for youth, which is those under 16. is $7.50. Must be accompanied by a legal guardian. They note that. Let's see. Basic is $40, $12 for youth. Sponsors get $55, and patron is $95. Now there's one other level of hypertrophy, which that's not going to be available for on-site registration. But that was back when it was pre-registration before March 1st. But what hypertrophy is, they get mentioned in the con book, as well as special personalized gifts. So there is a reason why they did this before March 1st. Let's see. Do we have the schedule up here? We should have it. Thursday. Okay, this is weird. Let's see. I'm assuming that's Thursday. Let's see, and that's going on right now. So right now there's open tabletop gaming, Thursday night art project, furry karaoke, and hospitality. All those will go into midnight, and of course there's meet and greet and open social area. Everything goes till midnight tonight. Not sure if everyone's going to get this by the time I upload this, but it's probably going to end by the time I upload this video. Tomorrow, which they call Fox Day, the hospitality and internet room will be open at 9 o'clock. And the social area will be open at 10 o'clock a.m. at Factory Square. By the way, the hospitality and internet rooms are at Bishop Chase. Opening ceremonies will start at noon at Griswold. That's a weird name. Griswold. That's how you say it. Griswold C. Artist Alley will be open at 10 o'clock at MC McGregor. Let's see. You'll get to meet the guests of honor. The first one will be at 1 o'clock. The other will appear at 2. I will tell you the guests of honor in just a few minutes. Open tabletop gaming is at 1 o'clock p.m. Let's see. We usually get Iron Artist, but this time we have Iron Author. Author and author are two different words. Okay, I tend to mispronounce it, but whatever. That will be at 3 o'clock at Jon Snow. How to handle a fursuiter. This is one really important, especially after last week at our first Friday meet last week, which I will tell you that some other time. Let's see. For those of you into gaming, we have a Super Street Fighter 4 tournament, which will be at 4 o'clock at Alexander Morrison. We got some movies going on at Stanbury, which will start at 1 p.m. If you want to be in the variety show, sign-ups will start at 4 o'clock at Griswold C. Let's see. We got some cake decorating at Bishop Chase, which is the hospitality internet room, at 7 p.m. That I would like to do. Let's see. Masquerade prejudging starts at 7 as well at Alexander Morrison. Excuse me. Let's see. Charity pet auction will start at 10 p.m. Let's see. Oh, I know what this is. What charity pet auction is that you bid on a pet to take to the fursuit dance. Fursuiters volunteer to be auctioned off to the highest bidder for the pleasure of one dance Anything after that is up for discussion. Now I still work for Rainbow Tiger, but years ago we used to do what was called the tail sale, which acts similar. Which we would do that to benefit the club. And I didn't really know that this happened at cons too. But this has been criticized, which I'll let you figure that out what that is. I'm not going to mention it in this video, but you probably already know what it is. Let's see. Super Smash Bros. Brawl Tournament starts at 10 at Alexander Morrison. Let's see. Are they really doing the Masquerade at 9 that day? That's kind of a little early for a Masquerade, don't you think? They got Masquerade set for 9. And that's at Griswold C. So they got a lot scheduled for Friday, which they call Fox Day. Next is Saturday. They spell it with a Y. Let's see. First, Open Tabletop Gaming starts at 10. The Hospitality Internet Room will open at 9. Fursuit Parade will be at 12:30. Starting at Alexander Morrison, it will be going through all... oh, wait a minute. Oh, they put it through... Usually they would put Fursuit Parade in one box, but they put it all across the schedule. So I really have no idea where they're going to be starting at. Well, actually, they are going to start at Alexander Morrison, because now I see where it says lineup. Let's see. Iron Author 2 starts at 3 at Jon Snow. Let's see. Furry Photo Shoot will start at 5 at room 269. Marvel vs. Capcom tournament starting at 3 p.m. at Alexander Morrison. Pokemon tournament starting at 5 at Alexander Morrison. Rock Band tournament at Alexander Morrison starting at 8:30. They're probably going to use Rock Band 3, probably. Let's see. The dance starting at 10. And that will be held at Adams Room, going till 2 o'clock. On Skunk Day, which would be Sunday, they'll be talking about Second Life SIG starting at 10 at Adams Room. First New Game starting at noon at Adams Room as well, for karaoke at Adams Room at 3. They'll be doing judging for Iron Author at 2 p.m. at Jon Snow. We have a charity raffle at noon, which will be at Griswold C. Ice Cream Social at Jon Snow at 3, and at the same time we got Oh Paul Pets Live at Griswold C. And closing ceremonies will be at Griswold C at 6 p.m. And I guess their Dead Dog Party will be at 7 p.m. They call this the Atomic Feast of Doom. So that's some parts of the schedule. If you want to see the whole schedule, well, if you're already at the con now, you probably already received one. So, but if you're not at the con and you're curious on what the schedule is, go to morphicon.org/schedule. The guests of honor. And first one of my friends, and we all know this guy, starting from 1995. It's Roxy Cat, also known as John Barrett, who started on October 1995. Anxious to meet his friends from Furry Muck, he safety pinned pink pajamas around a pair of balloons, and was crazy enough to do it in public. Even crazier, he is still doing it after more than a decade. In the 90s, he published Roxy Cat comics in Furthest North Crew, Apazine, or Apazine, exercising personal demons and doing a Canadian Star Trek parody. At the same time, he was going to work in the Gold Digger Annual from Antarctic Press and drew huge boob comics for Magnificent Milkmaid #1 from White Lightning Productions. Shortly after, he got the okay to do a furry spin-off graphic novel called Gold Digger. Edgeguard from Radio Comics. He later did the art for Radio's Unusual You Ministries before disappearing from the manga scene. In Radio's annual Genus Mail, John published homoerotic comics in issues 2 through 5, where he introduces Game Boy's characters. At Fur Planet, John published the Game Boy Summer Special 2005, where he invented the Jackal Horse hybrid Hossifer. Kind of a burn out the state of the independent comics industry in the recent years. Art is more of his hobby very lately. And with the help of his friend Camber from One Day Studios, he built his own Hossifer fursuit. Is getting used to fursuiting as a guy for a change. But I do have some good news for you. He will bring his Roxy Cat fursuit, so look out for a huge pink cat. Joining him will be Flinters. He hails from the crazy land of rain, coffee, and software, also known as Seattle, Washington, where he is a parts logic manager at Microsoft. A wide variety of past jobs, including amusement park ride operator, heavy truck driver, and auto service manager, has given him a different look on life, which has horribly twisted him forever. Much to everyone's benefit, he claims, this mint-munching addict has been in the fandom for a good 20 plus years and drawing from most of those. A creator of a now retired Roomies webcomic that ran for 8 years. He is now working on Scavengers, a space-based action adventure comic from Jorlidium Press, preferring traditional art over digital. He works in pencil, pen, and marker. The artist persona, a kangaroo, can be found online, Furry Muck, and elsewhere, including Fur Affinity. It has more than 1,000 images and thousands more followers. So Flinters will be around as well. The charity for this year at Morphicon will be Ferrets Unlimited Rescue Services. So they began operating in January of 2009 to carry on the work that Sean Caputo Lee began as Ferrets Unlimited Ferret Shelter in 1994 and carried on until 2008. Now, this is the only organization of its kind east of Toledo, west of the Ohio-Pennsylvania line, and north of Columbus. First rescues, rehabilitates, and finds caring permanent homes for abandoned, surrendered, and abused ferrets, and educates prospective ferret owners and the general public about the personalities, habits, and care requirements of these lovable companion animals. So they will be around. I do believe that they will have a place where they'll showcase their ferrets. So, and plus we do have the auctions as well. So we'll see how much we'll get for them. Is there anything that I have missed here? I do not think so. So, if you're already at Morphicon, have a good time. And I do believe that there is one more thing I need to talk about, and that is MyFur. And if I can bring it up, I can... It's always the last three. Is it .com, .org, .net? But what this is that I've been hearing a lot of furs have been moving to MyFur. Ah, here we go. It's myfur.net. So I've been hearing a lot about this site recently, and I took a quick look at it, and I do believe that there is potential for this social networking site. Let's see. It acts just like Fur Affinity. It's got albums, we have polls, a forum, groups, IRC chat. It keeps events, and you got blogs, music, and now they have videos. So you can you have some more opportunities in here. So let's see. It currently has 3,428 members. So, if you want to check that out, and I do believe that this site is going to grow. So, and go ahead and check that out. That's myfur.net. And I believe that is it. So, SpikePap logging out.